Hello, everybody. My name is AhnoldRunningMan. Hope you guys are having a swell time and all good things. Yes, of course. So, you've just gotten your first Eagle Bear from all the stashes from the Christmas event. And you're reading online that it's possibly telling you that it's DOA and it's trash for your stash. And I'm here to tell you, if you don't understand something, more than likely it's not for you. Or you're just not using it correctly. Now, using that same logic, because I was gonna be all like, this gun kind of does suck, which honestly it kind of does, but you're not using it correctly. I'm not using it in the same way I'm using most other weapons. I'm not doing things correctly. There's a certain scenario that Eagle Bearer fills that no other weapon can do, and that's in its talent. The talent for Eagle Bearer is very good, very very good. Now, of course, I'm going to use the Caretaker because, quite honestly, in my opinion, Caretaker is by far the best weapon in the game. Let's be real. Provided that you do expertise it to 30, because without expertise, it doesn't achieve its same damage. But it's still a good weapon in comparison. I mean, we're looking at 123. We got the 136, and this is all on a red build, so we're going to see the maximum damage that these both weapons can offer. So yeah, Eagle Bearer does get beaten by the Caretaker, and it's good and all if you want a lot of damage really, really fast and stuff like that. But you know what? Eagle Bearer has a place, and it's in its talent. Eagle Strike. Accuracy increases as you continuously fire up to 30%. So headshot kills grants the tenacity buff for 15 seconds. The strength of tenacity is increased by 1% for body shots and 5% for headshots. Tenacity 40 to 80% of damage taken is delayed until the buff expires. All the total damage delayed is reduced for each enemy killed while the buff is active, up to 100% with 3 kills. So no matter where you hit the guy, if you just get 3 kills while the buff is active, you basically take no damage. It's great, right? That's amazing. And yes, I mean, the damage does come into play, but I mean, if you're using strikers, doesn't really matter. You're fine. You'll get the damage regardless. No matter how long a fight is, you're just continuously getting more stronger as you go. That's what strikers. This is why strikers is so good and it's so hard to beat for other builds. It's because no matter how long the fight lasts, no matter how long the fight extends, you continuously just get stronger and stronger and stronger, and that's the main issue that a lot of other builds don't do. And I mean, there's a lot of build up. There's actually more build up with other builds. That's why strikers just perform so much more better. Now, I could talk about that for hours, honestly. But yeah, tenacity. You want to get this buff as fast as possible. And the beautiful thing about Eagle Bear is as long as you're focusing red targets, like so, right in front of me, I can get my tenacity buff really fast. And as long as I'm getting headshots on a constant by constant basis, I mean, I'm golden. I can basically stay alive in almost every fight, but nothing would affect me as long as I'm getting headshots. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that Eagle Bearer is training you to get headshots every time, regardless of a difficulty of a mission or anything you do in the game. You should always be focusing on headshots. Never really focus on body shots unless it's absolutely necessary. But getting headshots is something you should be striving for regardless of the weapon. And Eagle Bearer is by far the best training weapon to make you do that, because getting headshots is live or die. I'm telling you right now. If you're going all red build, getting headshots with Eagle Bearer is live or die. You need to. Which is great, because when you want to move on to the higher difficulty of content, let's say you want to do headshot builds with your pistol, your rifle, your sniper headshot builds, this is perfect for you, because what tends to happen when you use hotshot builds, you use the talent determined with it. The problem with that, you use determined chain killer a lot with times, and the problem with that is that as soon as you get your first headshot kill, you can pretty much hit the person in any part of the body, and it's automatically a headshot. So that kind of trains you to just not focus headshots every time. So I would say Eagle Bearer is good for 2 things, actually. Focusing headshots and also working on your build and staying alive. Now, of course, Caretaker can easily beat Eagle Bear. That's just without even doing the math and without even showing it off. Like, you can tell that it does more damage than Eagle Bear. Yes, of course. And of course, the talent of Caretaker also beats it because you get 90% critical hit damage. So I mean, you're still gonna kill everything inside, and it's just ridiculous. You just like you're gonna mow down everything. But you're probably asking yourself, Arnold, what about faraway targets? You know that's when accuracy comes into play, right? Well, I mean, you're using an assault rifle. Okay, you have to think about it like in actual terms, like in real life terms. An assault rifle is an assault rifle. It's not a sniper rifle. It's meant for mid-range fights. It's not meant for long-range fights. So obviously, you're going to be in people's faces. So Eagle Bearer fills that right away because obviously, once you activate tenacity from the headshot, you know, I'm not gonna get the buff every time, but once I get that buff active, I'm gonna push somebody closer, right? Just to get it every time. You have to use the Eagle Bear like you would use it in real life. An assault rifle is for mid-range to close-range fights. It's not exactly meant for sniper rifle shots, stuff like that. You're not trying to do long range with this shit. It obviously not. Why the hell would you do that? You're crazy otherwise. That's why accuracy doesn't really play into this. Basically, I mean, accuracy does come into play at some point, but if you're talking like you're trying to hit something, you know, from far away, now pay attention to the center dot in the center for Eagle Bearer. I'm going to try to control my recoil. The dot doesn't really have a lot of variation in comparison to Caretaker without an accuracy mod. I'm just going to put this. Now, the Caretaker for me has no accuracy mods whatsoever. It has nothing. Watch how much variation there is for the dot. Do you see how wild that thing is going? Like, it is absolutely going off target. It's just spitting. The RNG for it is just spitting everywhere. Now I can control it pretty good. It's pretty good, right? Right? All right. Let's not move the mouse. And there's not a lot of recoil with the Caretaker either, so it's kind of good in that regard. If we go to Eagle Bear, I'm going to control the recoil. That was by far a lot better. The variation just goes down because, again, that accuracy buff, as long as you're continuously shooting, your accuracy just gets better. So it's just fine. So again, with Eagle Bear, you want to push targets. It forces you to push targets. So as long as you're just getting headshots every time, you're fine. It's perfect for that. And if you want to make it better, and you want to be Mr. Whatever, like everybody else in goddamn Countdown, you can use your goddamn shield, you know, and body block all your friends, you know what I mean? And then just try to get the goddamn headshot every time. Please don't be that guy. Please don't be that guy. Please don't be that guy. Please do not be that guy, all right? You don't need a shield. You really don't. You only need a shield is if you absolutely... Honestly, if you need a shield, stop it. You don't need it. Focus on using cover. And if you're doing solo legendaries, then yeah, shield is permitted. But if you're in a group, get your shield out of here, man. Use a decoy. Use something else. Use a foam launcher or something. A decoy is far better. You get far better mileage with a decoy than you do with a shield. I mean, if you're trying to be top dog every time, I guess use a shield. But honestly, be a team player. just stop using the shield. You're better for it. It's just a cover shooter. Use it. You know what I mean? Anyways, Eagle Bear has its place as long as you use it correctly. Again, you're not going for damage. You're not going for maximum damage every time. You're not going for that every time. Eagle Bear is all about sustainability. It's all about staying alive and basically outbeating all of your friends that are using all red builds and probably dying because they're doing the same shit and dying because they're not staying on cover because they think they have ultimate damage, like myself. Okay, I do it all the time. I die all the time. I admit it. It's truth. I die almost every time we play something in hard difficulties and stuff like that. It's just a given with red builds. It's a given. It's a thing you deal with. It's a thing everybody deals with. It's only because I'm not as snappy on that day, or just at the time I had my caffeine. You know what I mean? Need me a Zuma, whatever the fuck. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Yes, Eagle Bear is good if you're using it correctly. It has its place, and in most scenarios, I would go as far to say that Eagle Bear is pretty much good in every setting. Probably not for this build because I have Palisades here. I'm getting armor on kill, and if you're using an Eagle Bear, this is probably not what you want to use. Because again, if I can just proc tenacity every time, I mean, I'm gonna get that buff activated every time, or at least I'm gonna work on trying to get that buff activated every time, which is nice because I can just get my armor back and stuff like that. And I already get armor kill from Gunner, the weapon specialization spec. That's nice. Only 10%, so I'm getting 20% armor on kill. That is great. However, if you're using Eagle Bearer, probably Palisades not better for you. I would probably use something like a Grupo Sombra, because again, you want more damage, so go Grupo Sombra instead, Palisades. Or Palisades, whatever you say it. I don't know how you say it. But yeah, Eagle Bear has its place, is great. It's a good weapon, just focus on the talent, focus on what works for you. Don't try to copy every video that says 100% accuracy on this weapon is godlike. No. Use what fits you. If you need more accuracy, then focus on that. If you need more stability, there is stability. I would say stability helps you more for Eagle Bearer than accuracy, to be honest, because it's the stability you're fighting for Eagle Bearer, not accuracy. Because again, there's not a lot of target variation in this at all. If you can just control the recoil, you're fine. In comparison to the Caretaker, that just gets worse as you fire. The accuracy for Caretaker just gets worse and worse and worse. Do you see that bubble in comparison to the Eagle Bearer? Like, the bloom is insane in comparison. So yeah, I would say don't focus too much on accuracy. Don't focus too much on stability. You're way too far from the target if that is affecting you. Because again, an assault rifle is for mid-range to close-range firefights. It's not a sniper rifle. Don't treat it as such. You're meant to be in front of a target. So get the cover closest to the target. Get your headshots. Get out of cover. Kill more things. Get your buff going. And then just continue the fight over and over and over and over again. So it's great. I would say Eagle Bear is great. It's not bad at all. It's actually a really good weapon. And again, it teaches you to get headshots, which is a must because you should always be focusing headshots for every firefight, regardless of the difficulty, regardless of the mission. Headshots is something you should be striving for every weapon, regardless of it. So yeah, I would say Eagle Bear is very good. Make a build. Obviously, it's going to be strikers. Let's be real. And just focus the build around how you play. Don't focus too much on build videos. Get the idea. Read everything. You know what I mean? Rate of fire is great. You know, I like that because rate of fire, you don't get more damage out of rate of fire, but you do get the damage out there faster. So rate of fire is very good for that. So yeah, Eagle Bear is good. It's not bad. It has its place. When everybody's saying it's bad, it's just not for you. Okay, it's just really good. It's really good for specific fights. To be honest, I might even use Eagle Bear more so because it has a skin coming out soon. So yeah, I might just be using this more often. Actually, solo players, Eagle Bear is probably the best. So yeah, I would do that. Eagle Bear is good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is going on way too long. I could go on forever about it, but you know what? It's a good game. It's a good gun. I like it. I might use it more often. If today was your birthday today or any day outside the stream, upload on this channel, then of course, have yourself an amazing goddamn freaking birthday. Autobots, transform and rule out.